All right, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're gonna do something super fun, super over the top, super upbeat. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be amazing. What I'm not gonna do is spend all afternoon sprinkling French fries and Cheetos around and then pull it into the shop and act like that it's soccer mom's worst possible cleaning ever. I'm gonna destroy my own personal seat, and then I'm gonna clean it up with the Bissell Spot Clean Pro and all my tools and techniques, and we're gonna bring that thing back to the best condition we possibly can. It's gonna be awesome. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Let's get started. Yeah. Man, this seat looks amazing. Almost too good. I mean, let's cut right to the chase. I am gonna absolutely destroy this seat today to put the Bissell Spot Clean Pro and the rest of my tools and techniques to the test. To see if I can pull everything I can think of out of this seat and make it look nice again. Now I'll tell you what, this came out of an abandoned farm vehicle. It was ready for the dump. I've been sitting in it. Everybody else has been sitting in it ever since I've cleaned it, and man, they have no idea how nasty this thing was. But today, we are gonna take it to a whole nother level. I am gonna put everything I can possibly think of that could end up in your car and possibly end up on your seat. I'm gonna put it on here all at one time, and I'm gonna use the same tools, products, and techniques that I used the last time to get it as clean as possible, and we're gonna see what will come out and what won't. I almost hope some things don't come out so that we can find that edge. That's what I want to do. Now, why would I want to do that? Last video, man, again, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. But the Bissell Spot Clean Pro did awesome, and people had a lot of questions about it. Jeremy, can it really do the heavy lifting? I want to know for you guys, and I'm going to push it to the max today for everybody's knowledge. Also, they said, Jeremy, that carpet bomber, man, that looks like some amazing stuff, but how's that do against gnarly stains that end up in the seats? Like if you spill product on it or anything like that? I'll tell you what, we are going to answer that for sure today. And you just can't get by without that amazing drill brush. Agitating that into the product, into the fabric, is where all the action happens and all that grime and nastiness comes out and makes it where the extractor can pull it out of the fabric. Now, without any further delay, first off, don't try this at home. Don't do it. Let's get going and let's get this seat. I want it destroyed, and then I want to bring it back to life, man. It's like I want to kill it and then save it. All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh man, let the beatings begin. So we'll start. We picked up Johnny. He says, man, I need to stop by Spaghettini and get some spaghetti. I said, man, we do not want that stuff in the car. He says, man, don't worry about it, Jeremy. It's no big deal. Those stains will come out. Look at that. You know what? That's not enough. A couple more meatballs on there. Then our next stop, Taco Bell. Man, everybody loves Taco Bell. Look at that. Nice and healthy, man. I agree with you. I want more than that too. I want 2 tacos today, mate. There it is. I saw it too. There was no onions or green peppers on there. Yeah, well, now there is. You know what? What kind of sauce would you like with that, sir? I'll take fire. Yeah, you better believe I will. You know what? And I like it hot, man. I like it real hot. There's 2 fire sauces for you. You know what? And then, I hear you in the back seat. You want some McDonald's too? You know what? How about a couple chicken nuggets for the road, mate? There we go. Good ones too. What's your favorite kind of sauce? Sweet and sour? Yeah, I like sweet and sour too, man. We'll put that right on those nugs. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good, man. I can't wait. You know what? Then we stop by. We pick up Charlie. Charlie's like, man, you know what? I can't go anywhere without my fettuccine. Oh man, Charlie, really? Right on my seat? How's that gonna come out? There's no way. You know what? Don't worry, I'll get it out of the way, big guy. I'll put it over here for you. How's that? Nice. And you can't ever get out of the house without those pancakes, you know? You don't want pancakes in the car. I'll tell you what, that syrup's gonna be a real pain to get out, you know what I'm saying? No doubt about that. And I know what you guys are saying. I agree. You can't have chicken nuggets without the chicken gravy. I'll tell you what, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, tasty, mate, tasty. You know what? And you always got that clown that gets in the back with his French fries with the ketchup. I'll tell you what, we're gonna account for him too. Yeah, you know, a little extra for the wife and kids. There it is. I know you Starbucks lovers out there too. That's some black coffee right there. I'll tell you what, if that don't stain, nothing will. Now, if you are out on a fast food run and you end up with more than this on your seat, then shame on you, man. Shame on you. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna give this time to soak in, and we're gonna go from there, man. We'll go start with a cleanup and get this stuff done. That looks great, yeah. All right, first things first, it's time to get this food off the seat, man. Jesus. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any messier than this, guys. Come on. That's spaghetti, coffee, tacos, chicken nuggets. Man, you name it. This is just all out assault on this seat. I can see some staining already setting in from the spaghetti sauce. Might not come off. All right, so that's enough of the bull crap. Let's get this seat cleaned up. We're going to do a 1:5 dilution ratio. 3 ounces of carpet bomber to 15 ounces of water. Put it into our IK spray bottle. Make it nice and easy to apply. Now we'll spray a nice coat onto the seat. Give it a few minutes to dwell to break up all that nasty, greasy, grimy stuff. And then follow up with the drill brush. Right about here is when I thought, man, this is not going to come out. Well, looks like we're going to have to hit it again. All right, so if you've made it this far in the video and you're enjoying it, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Join the team. We'd love to have you around. I won't let you down. We got tons of good material coming in the future. All right. I can already tell what you're thinking. Man, the drill brush has cleaned the seat. Do we even need the Bissell? Well, you'll see in 1 second. Alright, so this is where you start to see everything that was broken down by the drill brush and the chemical just getting sucked up into the extractor. Man, without the extractor, all this stuff would remain in the fabric, and that's not good. Now the idea with the extractor is to keep adding water and making passes until nothing but clear liquid is coming through the vacuum. That way we know everything that was on the fabric, including the chemical, is now removed. Alright, so while we're enjoying all this nastiness just flying out of that fabric, I'll take the time to answer a few questions that were asked in the last video. Jeremy, why can't we just use a shop vac? It's a way more powerful motor. Well, the idea is with the extractor is it has a trigger mechanism where we can apply water just in front of the suction head, and that enables us to wet the fabric and vacuum it at the same exact time. With a shop vac, we would have to be spraying water on there. We would have no visible evidence when the water's clear that's coming through the head, so it would be a lot of guesswork, and time is money, or time is just time, and we don't want to be wasting time, and this machine will help you stop wasting all the time. Do we need all these different tools to get this job done? The short answer is no and yes. I mean, you could just use the Bissell on here and it'll do an okay job. There's no doubt about that. But man, when you apply the product, agitate it with the drill brush, extract it with the Bissell, you get amazing results. So why not just go straight to amazing? As a finishing touch for these heavily soiled fabrics, I like to do a crosshatch pattern just to make sure that we get everything out of the fabric. Here's a tip for you. Run your drill brush in reverse over your grit guard in a bucket with some carpet cleaner in it. That'll really get it clean and it'll help straighten those bristles back out.
Smells like spaghetti.
Wow, that seat came out amazing. Just to think, there was broccoli, fettuccine, man, McDonald's, you name it, all over the seat. Ketchup, and I'll tell you what, man, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's clean enough where I could sit down and enjoy the afternoon. Now, would I do this to my personal seat or a client seat? Absolutely not, man. This is insane. But I gotta say, man, the tools, products, and techniques, man, that we use today got all this stuff out and it looks amazing. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Now, guys, if you have any questions about anything in my shop, any of my tools, anything we did today, feel free to ask, man. That's the whole reason I'm doing this channel. I love talking about it. I love doing it too. So with that being said, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave comments, you know all the cool stuff. And this is no exception to anything else I've done. Man, this is some cool stuff. I love it. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one.